Hello students, today we will study English literature of class 7th, and today we will study poem Friends and Flatterers composed by William Shakespeare. So students, as you know that Shakespeare is considered the greatest playwright of all the times. The plays he wrote more than 400 years ago dominates the world's theatre even today. Equally impressive is the collection of 154 sonnets he wrote. He used a particular form of sonnet which has come to be known as a Shakespearean sonnet. His sonnet expresses everything from pain and death to desire, wisdom and happiness. In his poems and plays, Shakespeare invented thousands of words, often combining or altering Latin, French and English. The poem Friends and Flatterers tells us that our true friends are not those who praises us in good times, but those who helps us in the time of need or grief. So students, let's start the poem. First stanza. Everyone that flatters thee is no friend in misery. Words are easy like the wind. Faithful friends are hard to find. Flatterers are the people who praises someone highly, very much they praises, but it is not a sincere or true praise, just like we used to say buttering, like that. So according to the William Shakespeare, a person who flatters you is not necessarily your friend. Such friend won't stand in your misery, or you can say in your pain or difficulty or in your tough time. So such friend won't stand with you in your pain, in your difficulty. And their words are like winds which come and go, or which come and go and changes direction very easily. But faithful friends are very difficult to find. Second stanza. Every man will be thy friend, whilst thou hast wherewith to spend. Thou, you, hast means have, okay, and whilst means while. So whilst thou hast wherewith to spend, but if stores of crowns be scant. Scant means little. So in this stanza, William Shakespeare says that as long as you have money to spend on them, on flatterers, or you are wealthy enough, all will like to be your friend. But when or if you lose money, or the stock of money becomes little, or I should say when you are in need, or when you want some help, or you are in trouble, no one will come up to help you. In fact, these flatterers will ignore you. They will not stand by you, or they won't help you in your need. Now, third stanza. If that one be prodigal, a person who spends a lot of money very freely or wastefully. Bountiful means generous. So one, if that one be prodigal, bountiful they will him call, and with such like flattering pity, but he were a king. Now, if you are a person who spends a lot of money freely or wastefully on such kind of people or on the flatterers, so these false friends, or you can say flatterers, will call him very generous and worthy of being king. But such friends means flatterers, such friends deserts means leave. So such friends leave him once he loses his wealth, okay, or he's no more rich. So when he loses his money, such flatterers, they won't be his friend, they will leave him alone. Fourth stanza. But if fortune once do frown, then farewell his great renown. They that fawned on him before use his company no more. Now in this para, if the person loses money or becomes poor, he is not wanted by his friends. His friends will reject him, just like I said, desert him, will leave him. His flatterer friends will leave him when he becomes poor. Even these flatterers who gave a lot of attention to him in order to win his favor, in order to be with him, in order to be with him in his company. In his company means in his friendship. Okay, now they don't want to be with him, they don't want his company or his friendship. Fifth, he that is thy friend, indeed he will help thee in thy need. Thee is you, okay, and thy is your. So he that is thy friend, indeed he will help thee in thy need. If thou sorrow, he will weep. If thou wake, he cannot sleep. Now in this stanza, the Shakespeare says that a true friend, on the other hand, stands by you in the time of difficulty. If you are in sorrow, he will weep with you. If you are in sorrow, he will weep with you. He will stay awake if you cannot sleep. So true friend will stay awake if you cannot sleep. With every grief of yours, your true friend will also grieve. Okay students, so the true friends are like that way. They will stand in your difficult time, they will weep with you, and if you are in sorrow, they will also feel sorrow, or they will also grieve. Last stanza. Thus of every grief in heart, he with thee doth bear apart. These are certain signs to know faithful friends from flattering foe. Foe is enemy. So in your every pain or grief, your true friend will stand with you. He will share your pain, your grief. He will not leave your side. He will be with you whenever you are in trouble. So these are the basic difference that should be kept in mind to differentiate a friend from flatterers. A true friend gives companionship and support, whereas flatterers take advantage. Students, please write this in your fair copy. Now you have to write few word meanings like flatterers, thee, thy, prodigal, bountiful, foe. So write these word meanings in your fair copy and also write this whole poem in your fair copy. Thank you, students.